All right, Shalom Akim. Yabashmo Shah, Bashim Krakadosh Brakatham. This is I'm gonna start with this scripture. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 14. It says, "And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast." Right, and the people are being deceived by the miracles. The miracles represents Esau's technology, his media. You know, everybody they pushing out all this disinformation, misinformation, and all this whole coronavirus on this whole coronavirus situation, you know, etc. And a lot of people believe in it because if they wasn't believing it, then it'd be a lot of people outside right now. Everybody be doing their normal business functions. It says which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, right? And Esau, the beast is talking about Esau's system, man. It says, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast. It's like and part of his image is his vaccines and stuff, man. Which had the wound by a sword and did live, right? In America, derived from the Roman Empire. America is using a lot of the philosophies that came from the Roman Empire. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 3. It says, "And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast." Right? So America's deadly wound was healed. Because they had stemmed from the Roman Empire, Slakia. This is and this stemmed from the Roman Empire, meaning that America took on the philosophies of Rome. That's the number one society that America emulates. You know, and now you know, there are other societies that the U.S. Has, you know, took on the philosophies. If not all the societies, as a matter of fact, I think it was all the societies, but Rome is the number one. But this is Job chapter 12, verse 16. It says, "With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his." Right, man. So if there's anyone out here that's been deceived, the Lord is the one who's doing the deceiving, and he is controlling the deceiver, man. So you know that's why the scriptures say this is only for the elect, man. Esau not going to deceive the Lord's elect, no matter what type of mass propaganda, witchcraft, media, philosophy he pushes out. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 24. It says, "For there shall rise false anointeds and false prophets." And that's a bunch of fake pastors and fake teachers, man, from whether they're in church or they're Israelite groups, and shall shew great signs and wonders, right? And so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect, right? So the elect is not going to be sealed. I mean, it's not going to be deceived, man. Yeah, I think that's the scripture I was trying to go with. But this is our Revelations chapter 13. No, I don't think it's 13. Is it 13? It is 13. This is our Revelation chapter 13, verse 14. "And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles," is technology, "which he had power to do in the sight of the beast," right? "Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live." Right, and I just got to read this, Salakia. "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and those that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed." Right, so if you don't worship Esau's philosophies, you know, and that vaccine is part of one, you're going to be put to death. It says, "And he caused all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads," because this 5G is going to help them with this whole RFID chip system. Not only that, the 5G technology actually is going, you know how the Lord is what is it? I want to say omnipresent. Yep, and meaning everywhere and all knowing. It can when they put up these towers there, the elder Ayathan put it on his video, they was able to see in everybody's houses. So not only are you being chipped and being monitored and followed and can be put to death whenever they say they can actually see into your house. You know? But yeah, it says I'm gonna read verse 16 again. It says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Right. So you know, you can't do nothing without this mark of the beast, man. You can't eat, or sell anything, man. You can't buy nothing, man. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, because the man is passing out this beast. This chip, this RFID chip, man. And his number is 666. Right, so let me get what's going to happen to you if you take it. This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Right, man. The Lamb is Yahweh Shai. And not only, and I had made the statement earlier, you know, Esau has been putting it everywhere. So the RFID chip actually is being pushed out everywhere. You know, everybody, I mean, well, I don't want to say it like that. I know there are people with this RFID chip located in various places all over the world, not just over here in America. This has been, you know, people's taking the chip. But 16 and 68. This is 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 68. It says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. That's talking about that chip. That burning wrath of a great multitude is talking about them FEMA troops that they have been speaking on. They had one, actually the guy that is head of the FEMA organization come on the news. I didn't really tune in to what he was saying too much, but if I can find it, yeah, right now I'm gonna post it. But let me see. It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. Right. So Jake don't think that just because they following what this cracker, this devil say, that they gonna be all right. It's that they following what Esau says, that they gonna be all right. That's not the case, man. Y'all gonna get killed too, man. They not. Esau say never trust thine enemy. You know, the whole agenda is to depopulate this earth. This earth. Georgia Guidestones, 500 million, and they thinning out the herd right now, as you see all these people that's dropping dead, man. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, right? So, you know, while all this is going on, you still gonna have people that's gonna come up against the men of the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, right? So, you know, men of the Lord gonna be put to death. A lot of, I don't want to say a lot, but whomever is doing the work and the will of Yahweh Shai, they're gonna be put to death. You know, and then some brothers gonna be given spiritual powers, man. It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Right. So the Lord's men gonna get tried out here, man. You know, and it's gonna be too late for a lot of people, man. And it's gonna test to see who really are the men of the Lord, man. You know, and that's how the men of the Lord gonna be known too, behind how we've been telling people that this has been happening, you know, and they're gonna wake up to it at the last minute, you know. How right now we have the elect. But I'm gonna end it off with this, man. This second Ezra chapter 15, verse 1, it says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy," right? And we have been speaking. We still speaking through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, right? Because we got it about the book, the Bible, the scriptures, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee. Right? The people that saying they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do to us. Even Esau, talking about he gonna put us to death. We're not worried about that. A lot of it's imagination, but it's gonna come to pass soon. It says, "Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee, the unbelief that speak against thee." Right, man. So we're not worried about people not believing, man. "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." Right, so you ain't gotta be going around convincing nobody just because you see it now. You ain't gotta be on that. It's happening. You see it. "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." Ain't nobody got time to be waiting and holding hands with nobody, especially not now. If they don't believe, they gonna die in their unfaithfulness. "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." And all this is happening. All this is happening on the TV right now as we speak. That's why everybody in uproar and scared. It says, "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth." Right? So the homosexuals thought they was getting away with what they was getting away with. Lesbians thought they was getting away with what they was getting away with. Witchcraft doers thought they was getting away with what they was getting away with. All these wicked people and everything that's against the scriptures, people thought that they were getting away with what they were doing. But meanwhile, the Lord was just waiting for the appropriate time to strike. Strategy. Who you think Esau learned that from? It says, "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, said the Lord." Okay, yeah. "And their hurtful works are fulfilled." And as you can see, we come into that time of the Lord coming back, because you see all the wickedness that's going on. And he's he's making Esau push forward his agenda, because it's going to be a wrap for this place, man. But yeah, I'm gonna end it off at that. All we brothers that's in the truth can do is endure unto the end. That being said, all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles that we will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.